Trap's choice. Do you think it's a solid choice? Well, let's decide if it's a good choice as we get into the first game.
Fight!
In the bottom right-hand corner, in the blue, playing Protoss.
Jin Air Green Wings, Trap.
Very handsome. And in the top left-hand corner, returning from military.
Team Liquid, TaeJa.
Wow, the crowd really loves him.
Listen to that, the cheers, the signs, the studio. More full than you might expect on a Saturday afternoon here.
Yeah.
With, I think, probably a lot of Liquid TaeJa fans. The Foreigners look like they are out in force here to support a very popular player.
Yeah. I mean, it's very exciting to see such a huge crowd reaction.
Yeah, man. The sound, the volume here.
God.
They are not wrong about that at all.
Yeah, I have to feel, though, TaeJa's got an extremely high hill to climb here, coming against the second place finisher of GSL. Even in his peak, this would be really tough, I think.
Yeah, man, and Trap has been so consistent the last 2 seasons, getting to the round of 4 in Season 2 and Season 1.
4 and 4 in Legacy of the Void.
When have these guys played in
Yeah,
Legacy of the
I don't
Void?
know. Legacy of the Void, I have to imagine. Would that have to be somewhat recent? Because he was in the military for most of Legacy, I thought.
I thought so.
Unless it was really early Legacy?
Interesting.
Which he would have still been pretty good then, I think. I don't know. That's interesting. I have to look it up.
So sending 2 SCVs out here, going to drive that probe away.
This is kind of annoying. Every little bit you delay the CC is opportunity for an Adept to come in and snipe your CC.
Sure.
Like, as a Terran player, I've realized how annoying it is to actually get blocked. Because you're like, oh yeah, he's delaying it for a couple seconds, sure. But what does that couple seconds translate into when an Adept is there?
Exactly.
Like, getting that CC up before the Adept gets there is such a huge deal. Some people actually start the CC before the orbital, so that you can make sure it's finished 100% before the Adept gets there.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Look at this. This stuff is so annoying.
Oh, yeah. Already bringing that second probe
Nothing.
down here to
You
try
know
and
what? I understand why Terrans complain so much. After playing Terran and this stuff happens to me, I'm like, I just hate the world.
You have to walk a mile in another man's shoes, or in his combat armor in
Wait,
this case.
what is going on?
Whoa!
Okay, I gotta dissect this.
Okay. So
what can this be? This has to be a tech lab, right? The question is this going to be like some weird ghost stuff, or is this going to be like a Marauder? Only 1 gas right now? It doesn't make any sense to be a Marauder, right?
No, I mean,
it's too late.
For
It
weird
has to be a
ghost stuff,
ghost.
you'd have to be climbing the tech tree already to get up to the surprisingly early ghost, right? That second
You should start at any second now. What is the gas? 150?
Huh.
Ghost, tech lab. This is really hard. I've never seen this before.
Oh, man, TaeJa bringing out the crazy strats already today.
Does he build I'm so confused, guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to pretend I know here.
I'm just staring at the production tab right now.
Okay, here's the tech lab.
He's going to be the tech lab.
Can you just build Marauders there? Like, is that a thing?
Oh, I don't know.
And he's going Blink. Blink feels like a good option against, and he's chronoing it too. Blink feels like a good option against this. Like, Blink Stalkers have so much potential to micro across, like bio pushing across the map.
Sure. But with Concussive Shell Marauder, it's able to slow it down a little bit. What an unusual timing here from TaeJa.
It's really strange.
Wow.
He's going to get the Adept.
Get it. Nice. What a good pick there.
I mean, you should start sending the Marines out soon, right?
Yeah, once you whittled down the Protoss army just a little bit, it seems like his attack of opportunity timing.
This feels so committed for no reason.
Got that Marauder queued behind the barracks as well? That's interesting. Why would you queue a Marauder behind into that little area, that space there?
You can just walk by. Yeah.
Got it.
I don't know why though. Still, this is just weird. Oh, he's pulling the boys.
Oh my goodness gracious!
I've never seen this build, and I have no idea what to expect.
Wow. Okay. So
wait, is the Marauder's going to trap the Stalkers? The Stalkers can't retreat.
You're kidding me.
They can't retreat.
This is beautiful.
Look at this.
He's
going to get both.
Oh my gosh! Focus fire.
Get the Stalker.
1 Stalker down. Second Stalker gets hit with the Marauder concussive shell.
Is he just going to kill him here?
You're kidding me. All the probity boys have been pulled as well. 1 SCV here to soak up a little bit of damage. The probe's going to surround. Okay, the Marauder does go down, but so does... Oh, man.
Oh, the boys are really late here. There's nothing here. There's only 1 Stalker with no shield battery energy.
He's got 2 Stalkers on the way. Immortal coming out.
If he can kill any amount of workers, though, like, look at the worker counts. 34 to... What, he's got 6 here? He needs to kill, like, 6.
3 Stalkers have come out. Now, the SCVs are in front. TaeJa's
watch the force field.
Doing a pretty good job.
He needs to just back up now, I think.
The bunker going down. He's not backing up now, Jake. He's going to go for this.
He doesn't have enough anymore. Nice force field, I guess.
I don't think so. The bunker might not be enough to save him here. The SCV immediately cancels and pulls away.
Where's the bunker? Is the bunker at home?
No, it was right there. He just
no, he's
canceled
building
it.
another one.
He must be building it back home. Yeah, up at the front of the natural there to protect
Oh,
it.
this is scary. He's going to lose all of these units. That was really tight. I think if the Robo wasn't there, he might have just died. Yeah, this feels really harsh now for TaeJa. 36 versus 35. He's slightly ahead economically. Look at he's looking for the racks.
Yeah.
But the problem is all the momentum he had is gone, and Immortal is not going to, like, budge here.
What an interesting opening gambit there from TaeJa.
I've never seen it before.
Literally, never seen it either.
I feel like it's not a common thing. It doesn't feel... It feels like there's a potential for something really strong there, but it seems like a bit of a gamble. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So he was. I think what he was trying to do then was push the Stalkers back with the Marines up
Marauder
front.
catches them.
Trap him with the concussive shell Marauder, but he only focused fire down one of those Stalkers and not the second one.
Well, the real problem is the power that Trap had behind it. Like, even you kill all those Stalkers, what's the Marauder or the Immortal pops? You have no damage, really.
Right. All that bio. And doesn't even get a kill there. Sacrifices a Marauder for a couple energy on that shield
battery. When did he
battery.
build the shield battery, actually?
He had the first shield battery initially, I think, just as a precaution before he'd scouted any of it.
Oh, that's really unlucky
maybe
then
after
for
he saw the bio.
TaeJa, too. Like, imagine just building a shield battery after seeing a CC and a bunch of Marines, because it doesn't really tell you anything.
I'll have to go back and watch the replay to see what that timing was.
Oh.
But the blink up into the main already. The bunker is up in the main, and there is a Viking here to try and push away this.
This is really good by TaeJa, by the way. Like, imagine he built a bunker in his main in preparation for something like this.
Oh, beautiful force fields there. Going to stop the bunker from getting repaired at all. Siege Tank getting a couple nice shots off here, but already...
Only a couple of CVs, though. This is fine.
Couple of CVs so far. Oh, you think it is?
Yeah, this is totally fine.
Okay.
Your army's pretty committed here. Like, the Blink Stalkers can always get out, but, like, he's not breaking this, right? This is a ton of tanks. Might get some Raxes. It's being annoying, that's for sure.
Surely he can just recall out as soon as he's finished, though, right?
Yeah.
Delaying
but what is he getting? Yeah, the mining time is big, yeah.
Yeah. No mining there. Who's
Oh,
gonna blink on top of those tanks?
Oh my god, he picked it up. Good. Let's pick up the tank. This is really, really bad for Trap, though.
Yeah, TaeJa getting
He's
a lot of
overcommitted,
value
though.
out of this.
Is he going to get the Prism? Okay, he doesn't.
The Prism barely gets away with that
11
Immortal.
workers died, though. 41 to 43. This is still fine, though. It's not great. Don't get me wrong. Oh, this is annoying.
Okay, TaeJa's still getting a...
He recalls out.
Yeah, there it is. Trap going to recall out.
The wind in the sails is gone is the real problem. Third base is being taken. We don't really have any like timings or anything ahead, you know? We kind of have to play defensively because there's a Prism.
Yeah, I mean, TaeJa's just dropping his first engineering bay here. A lot behind where you'd want to be with a normal bio push. Heck, Stim is just barely getting started.
Yeah, he's going to have to play a passive game now. The only thing is that the Forge wasn't existed either, so it's kind of even.
Interesting.
And the third CC, actually, this is not a terrible position now that I think about it. You can't attack, that's for sure. We don't have any attack timings. But, you know, landing the third and the third finishing at the same time for Trap, that's not bad. As long as he doesn't get picked apart by the Prism, which I don't think he will. Okay, maybe he will.
TaeJa's already going to be a little out of position here. Oh, he could pick off Stim.
If he gets Stim in combat, that's huge.
Oh, man, come on, Stim. He's already moving SCVs to try and repair against it, but a nice force field up front.
Okay, never mind. He's just going to fall apart. GG.
Ah, there it is. TaeJa GG's out. Trap does take game number 1, but continuing the proud tradition in GSL Season 3 of really, really weird games.
Yeah, that was a weird game. I'm trying to think of what TaeJa's wanted there. I think no shield battery would have been huge. The fact that a shield battery was built was really interesting to me, because I don't know what he saw that would really push him to build one.
He could have started it maybe after he saw those initial 6 or 7
Yeah, but that's just normal.
Yeah, that is pretty normal.
So starting a shield battery when you see nothing is like weird, because you're just putting yourself behind a normal Terran.
Trap is on another planet, man.
He thought that the only thing he could die to was some kind of attack, so he wanted to play it safe and then knew he was a better player in the macro game.
Has TaeJa always worn the Harry Potter glasses?
Yes.
It's a good look, man.
It has.
Very nerdy, very chic. I'm a big fan. Okay, so game 2, TaeJa picking GSL Cobalt, obviously a huge map. Pretty good for Terran players, right?
Yeah, it depends. I actually see Terrans avoid Cobalt a lot. I don't see why not. It seems like a fine map. There's a bit of RNG with the spawn locations, cross positions, and stuff like that, but we'll have to see what comes up in this match.
Yeah, TaeJa maybe not as afraid as the other players, but let's see what they go for as we get into game number 2. All right, in the top left-hand corner in the blue, currently up 1 game.
Jin Air Green Wings. Trap.
Spawning across from his opponent.
Team Liquid. TaeJa.
Wow.
Ooh.
I don't think I've heard
The
of a roar
studio
like
just
that before.
rumbled
Yeah.
under my feet with the cheers for Liquid TaeJa there.
So, big note immediately is it's cross.
Wow, look at that. Beautiful. All right, sorry, big note as they're
Big
cross
note is
spawns.
cross positions. Cross positions is really interesting. I don't actually know what race it favors. I have to imagine that it favors the... It's really hard because...
Favors whoever scouts it first?
Not necessarily. It's more of like what play style you want to go for. Like, obviously, anybody who's playing defensively has an advantage.
Hey, there's a familiar face
Yep.
in the crowd.
This is why I'm late, by the way. I blame them. Yeah, so... What was I saying? I got derailed.
Cross
cross
spawns.
positions. Defender usually has the advantage here because the cross position takes so long. I have to imagine prisms make it really hard for a Terran to really commit across the map too. So you need to have like a solid prism defense if you ever move out. Imagine like you're attacking cross positions and there's a prism in your base. You're never retreating that army.
Oh, sure. It takes for ages to get
Yeah.
across there. Wow, okay.
But at the same time, if you're playing like a passive or a mech style or some kind of style like that, it takes so long for the Protoss to cross the map too.
You just turtle back on 3 or 4 bases and
Exactly.
wait like
if we
it's-
watched Fantasy, remember when we watched Fantasy play like a really passive style on this map? It's
Right.
much stronger on this map cross.
Fantasy had really good defense on this map as well, if I
yeah,
recall.
he still died, but he might not have if it was cross positions.
Okay. Well, so far we haven't seen either player really taking aggressive steps to take advantage of this. No proxies or anything just yet. Initial scouting going
That
down,
probe is
but
being sus though. What is that probe doing? I don't know where it went. It was being suspicious though.
by that third base.
It might just be scouting
yeah,
again.
I think it's just going back into the
Or it
scout
could be
there.
throwing out a Stargate, who knows?
Ooh, now that'd be fun. I haven't seen a proxy Stargate in some time.
Alright, we see a bunker going down.
Has TaeJa seen something he's worried about, or is he just being is there
Sometimes-
just abundance of caution here?
Artosis and I still have no idea, but there's like some kind of like thought process or metagame behind building the bunker and not building the bunker. It has to do with the add-ons and a bunch of other stuff. It's really complex. We don't really see any like decisive thing that makes people build bunkers. It's almost like they just feel like doing it.
It's like me in any advanced level math class I ever took, where it's like, I don't know why any of this is happening. I don't know why it's working, but the numbers say I should probably be doing this.
Yeah.
Wow, the Adept going to slow to that
nice.
bunker, but a good save by TaeJa to pick those 2 SCVs into the command center.
Yeah, this should be fine. Once he gets the bunker up, he doesn't have to worry about anything. Is he
Yeah.
gonna let this finish? Okay, no.
Oh, thank goodness. So another Adept coming out. Warp
Do they
gate.
both know it's... Well, obviously Protoss knows. I wonder if TaeJa knows it's cross yet.
Yeah, he had an SCV scout over there.
Oh, yeah, he did. Okay, good. That's a big tell.
Yeah.
Oh, no, the second Adept. It's at the third CC. This guy... Wait, we saw somebody else do this. I'm trying to remember. Third CC.
Was it Fantasy 3rd CC on this map?
It's possible.
Yeah, you're right. What an
It makes
interesting
some
choice.
sense, especially cross, but I'm a little worried because we don't see a fast third Nexus or any Forges or anything like that from Trap. He's kind of playing a pretty safe / aggressive game right now.
He's on 2 base robo so far, which is a dangerous place for any Protoss to be in.
Yeah, this is usually what you do when you will want to play either defensive or aggressive. It's hard to tell right now because
Right.
Blink is so good both ways. Like
Definitely.
if you use it in the map and you're just like blinking back and taking your third. And then there's also like the crazy YOLO like build a million stalkers and go Blinks.
Sure. No indication yet from either player where they're really going with that. The Adept's heading back home, though.
Yeah, their Reaper is going to come in and scout. It's important to see that there's no third. See, he looks straight for the third first and
Yeah.
then goes into the net. Even worst case scenario, like he... Okay, that's nice. He's taking the Nexus. I feel like that's good for TaeJa because the third CC is already finished.
Yeah, and already cranking out SCVs, too. Stim just on the way, as well as +1 from
Yeah.
TaeJa, who's going to be a little ahead on these upgrades, as there's still no Forge down yet from Trap.
Indeed. He's delaying his factory a little bit, but that's fine. There's the third. This is so far playing into TaeJa quite a bit. I mean, third CC, you're not going to be pressured anytime soon with a third Nexus, and there's no Forges. So overall, TaeJa's taking a build order win. But the problem is that, you know, a couple minutes down the road, who knows if it's still a build order win. Right now, it looks really good for him. Ooh, nice scan.
Yeah, a good scan there from TaeJa, and the Observer from Trap already on its way over across the map. Going to take it, what,
Where's the double force?
6.5 hours?
Oh, there it is.
But there, ooh, in the natural.
If
Okay.
he scanned that, that would be incredible. Like, you could actually just throw down a fourth CC if you
I was
wanted
going to
to.
say, what's the choice
Like-
there? If you do scan that,
You're
double
just
Forge
greedy.
immediately-
You're just greedy. Double Forge would insinuate that you're not being attacked until at least 1-1.
Okay.
So you have tons of time.
So you sit back, you don't aggress out?
Being aggressive is kind of a risk, a big risk, especially when we're talking about this map and we know there's a robo. Like we
Okay.
talk about one prism coming in, you just lose the game.
Sure.
So if you ever move out, you're got to be solidly defended against prisms.
Okay. The Observer from Trap is going to get in. It finally will see that third base. Let's see if this changes the gameplay from Trap at all. Nice
It's too
hit.
late to reactively do anything about that.
Yeah. And
Like
we
the
see-
third Nexus is basically done now, right?
Yeah. Robo Bay already down, and
Yeah.
+1/+1 on the way.
It's a little interesting to go Colossi, so I'm wondering if this is for a disruptor. Like Colossi on this map across positions, like doesn't feel that great because you give your opponent so much time to reactively build Vikings or kind of just get a good posture.
Sure. But we do see a lot of bio coming out from TaeJa already, adding on those 2 extra barracks.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't get ahead of the game, maybe get some Vikings out, get some Ghosts or whatever he needs, potentially Colossi could be a pretty good choice here from Trap.
Sure. I'm just curious if this is going to be like a timing attack or if we're just going to play it passively.
Wow, no medevacs to support this army from TaeJa? Interesting. Okay, he's got 2 medevacs on the way.
These have concussive?
No.
Huh.
No,
Why
when they have concussive, their little grenades turn blue in midair.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I did not know
They're
that.
like orange without concussive and blue with it, I believe.
For that, you taught me something new, if that's true. I don't know if I believe
I don't
you
even
yet.
know if it's true, yeah.
I don't know if I believe you yet, because I'm like surprised I've never noticed that. Wait, now I need to know.
Yeah, I'm really curious. I'm sure Twitch chat is screaming at me right now.
How do you not know for sure? I feel like you should either know this 100% or you should not know this at all.
Do you never misremember a fact sometimes? And you're like, I read this somewhere in a book once, but I forgot, and then
No.
we'll keep our eyes on the rest of the game.
I'm sure we'll see concussive's on the way.
Yes.
All right, thank you, TaeJa. He's listening. He's like, don't worry, guys, I got you.
I'm going to teach you this whole game.
Yeah.
All right.
Have we seen a cross-position TVP yet? I think we did. It was innovation versus somebody. Why can't I remember?
I see so few games on GSL Cobalt that it's hard to remember.
That's the thing we should remember then, because there's so few of them. It was Inno versus a Protoss. I remember thinking like, Inno had that game won, but then he got like destroyed because of the positioning.
So watch the color of these concussive shells. We're gonna learn something. I'm so excited for this, guys.
I feel like we shouldn't be learning something. You're either right or wrong here. You should know if you're right or wrong.
We're gonna learn if I'm right or wrong, right?
Interesting.
All right, second Colossi, third Colossi on the way, I believe, from Trap here. And
yeah. Do you think he goes for the timing that we saw the other games? You remember? Yeah, when we saw Fantasy, he just kind of got beamed on.
Yeah, well, he did, and it was because his opponent had done such a good job of keeping him stuck on a couple bases and like keeping up with his aggression with Warp Prism stuff behind it.
Look at these observers.
Yeah.
Is that a bunker? That's
It is.
a bunker.
He's put 2 bunkers down. TaeJa may be a little spooked at seeing these Colossi on the field.
Yeah, he got a full scout. That's quite nice.
Oh, but a big drop coming in here.
He probably
That's
doesn't
nice.
want a repeat of what happened
Yeah.
to Fantasy. Double factory, too. What?
Wow. Okay.
He's got 3 factories? Is he going to build 3 factory siege tank? That would be insane. I want to see if he's
Oh, and a good
no.
pick there by Trap. Full medevac with 1 Marauder and 6.
Oh, why is he going out
Marines in
now?
there.
He just lost his medevac, and he's like, okay, it's time to push.
Yeah, okay. A little engagement here. There it is. Look at the concussive shells. They're blue now.
Oh, they are. You're right.
How cool. Man, the affordances in Starcraft 2 are so good, and I wish I could talk about that for like 6 hours, but it doesn't matter because Trap is coming across the map now. And
I never knew
man,
this.
3
Wait, is this
bunkers.
Yeah, 3 factory tank, too.
Whoa. Okay, so an interesting timing change here for TaeJa as he's trying to swap over to a different technology.
I really like it, actually.
Yeah, why is that?
I like it because you're playing a late game cross position, right? You're not going to get harassed or broken at any time soon. So once you get up that like max 200 with like 10 tanks and move across the map, how are they going to stop you?
That's true. We do see Trap being a little reticent there in the middle of the map, not doing a whole lot. And I think you're definitely
Trap
right.
can't break that. There's like
well,
a million
of
bunkers.
course. three bunkers, a couple
He's like
of
4
siege
bunkers.
tanks.
He's like, hold my beer. I got this. Like, no. There's only so much mad stuff you can do as Protoss. That's not one of them.
The internet's already mad enough about the TVP matchup moving into siege tanks from Wednesday's games.
Yeah.
Little Warp Prism harass gonna pop
building
around
a
the north
Thor.
side. Is he just going straight mech?
He's building 2 Marines and he's building more mech units. Maybe?
But he's continuing with the 2-2 infantry upgrades here.
And he's getting factory upgrades too, though. This is interesting. I like the prism speed too. Remember I was talking about how annoying prisms can be?
Yeah, definitely. Gonna give TaeJa, gonna give Trap a lot of map control. Now, I was talking to the #1 Trap fan in the world before this cast.
Gemini?
I didn't say that. I said the #1 Trap fan in the world. And he was talking about how important
He's
it is.
talking about Gemini, guys. Just so you guys know.
Spoiler alert.
Continue.
He was talking about how important it is for Trap to maintain his map presence and how much he sacrifices, like in the middle and late game, to really make sure that he has complete control on the map. And I think that Warp Prism that you're talking about is really going to help him maintain his presence out on the map and ninja expand to the bottom left-hand corner.
I like it.
Wow.
I kind of like it.
Kinda. He's already getting into
It's
Tempests
good.
as well.
It's good, but it feels unnecessary. I guess there's not very good 5th bases on this map anyways, though.
I mean, never going to get spotted, right?
Probably not, yeah. I think if the 5th base was easier to take, you just take it. Right. This is so many tanks. I still don't get the Thor. Like, it just feels like a random addition. He keeps building them too.
Maybe he sensed this Tempest transition is going forward. I'm not sure if he scanned it quite yet, but he might know that there's something behind this. I mean, he has to know the Trap is going for another tech path. Here's the drop, though, into the main base. That Prism doing good work.
Nice miss on that. This is interesting.
Well, those Thors paying for themselves right there, but 4 SCVs have gone down.
It's funny because this is the one thing I said, didn't I? I said if you ever move out, you have to be locked down for Prisms. And what happens as soon as he moves out?
Gets a nice kill on a Ghost there as well. So
Prism flies in.
Units. Wow, a huge warp in here. 8 more Zealots into the main for Trap. TaeJa forced to pull back here. These 2 Thors trying to waddle and do some damage, but the +3 is about halfway done. That's going to get picked off. And the armory upgrade as well. That's a big win there for Trap, but oh my gosh, a big engagement here. Trap eating a lot of siege tank shots there in the middle of the map.
It's going to say +3. Maybe? If all these Zealots target it now, maybe he gets it?
No way. Charge Zealots getting on top of those Thors.
Thor might go down. I can't tell because the HP doesn't show. It's dead. My internal clock tells me that's dead.
Okay, triple medevac drop here, but it is going to get engaged by Trap, who's going to march up that ramp. Guardian Shield has gone down.
Oh, it didn't die. My internal clock is off a couple seconds. Daylight savings, that's what it is.
That is, you're right. Daylight savings time. When is that? October?
Something. That's what it was, though. Why aren't we shooting this with the Thors, by the way?
This is such an interesting game from both players here. Unexpected tech transitions, I think, both ways, but this harassment from Trap is showing that it doesn't matter what tech you're on.
Oh, it's so close. Okay. Well, he finally dealt with the Prism, but this Prism's done so much.
Yeah, 14 SCV kills, forces the whole army from TaeJa back home. TaeJa was trying to put pressure on the 5th base there at the 1 o'clock position from Trap, and had to go back, yeah.
Trap. Okay, so Trap had like double Stargate, he had a Fleet Beacon, and now he's got triple Robo? Has he really decided triple Robo is the best reaction to the mass tank?
Man. I guess
my
a
God.
Nice blink for 1, 2, 2.5 medevacs there from Trap. Make it 3.
He's got 1 Tempest. How many Immortals? 7? Oh my God.
What is this universe?
7 Immortals. I actually don't like it. The bio can soak up a lot for these tanks.
That's true. TaeJa's bio ball getting pretty small, though, as he commits more and more to this mech push. There's only a handful, well, 25 Marines out.
Oh, he does know. Okay, here we go. This is actually not a bad position as long as he doesn't get flanked from all angles.
Beautiful, getting flanked from 3 angles. Trap collapsing in, some huge storms going down. The bio completely disintegrates. Everything's still alive. Tempest wasting their shots a little bit behind, but these Colossi are going to move forward, and TaeJa's going to GG out. Trap takes
That was like a full surround.
2-0. What beautiful positioning there from Trap, who was faced with an uncertain transition from TaeJa. The tank change, the Thors mixed in that you said you really liked, and I agree. I think it was a really interesting choice from TaeJa, but Trap showing that positioning is almost just as important as your composition
The thing with Trap was he did enough harass to know exactly what was coming towards him, too. Like, he scouted all the factories, scouted the army composition, he knew his mech, he had 3 Robos. Like, he basically bought enough time